Are you buying a property? Did you know that estate agents and vendors have a legal obligation to tell you the truth and to even disclose information that could have a negative impact on your purchase decision? And that's true even if you don't specifically ask about it. It's vital that you are as well informed as possible, and by asking the right questions and gauging the seller's responses, you may uncover problems that might help you decide whether it's the right property for you, even before you view the property. So here are some questions every UK buyer should ask, and how to interpret the answers properly. Question 1. Why is the property being sold? A typical answer might be, they're upsizing, downsizing, or relocating. How to read their response? Whilst that answer sounds positive, it's actually incomplete, so dig a little further. For instance, you could follow up with, are they staying local or moving further afield? If staying local, it could suggest they like the area, but have a problem with a neighbor or something more specific to the property's immediate area. What to ask next? Was the decision planned, or did something prompt the move? A point to note when asking questions: you're not only looking for the words used, but body language, tone of response, etc., to try to gauge if you believe the answer or not. If you don't believe it, then dig deeper. You're also trying to find out anything you could use in your negotiations. So for instance, if the seller says they are getting divorced, then you may be able to use that information to negotiate a price reduction. Typical answer: it's only been on the market for a few months. You might follow up by asking how many months, and has it been on the market previously before this time? How to read their response? A few months may still be longer than average for the area, so do further research to see if it has. Remember, you're looking for information to assist your negotiations. So if the property has been on the market before or for a long time, it could suggest it's difficult to sell because it's overpriced or there's defects. So follow up and ask another question. Has there been any previous offers or sales that didn't proceed? You're asking this because withdrawn buyers may signal that there's been previous survey, valuation, or legal problems. A seller's typical answer might be, no, nothing major. How to read their response? Nothing major doesn't mean nothing at all. For example, they may not care about asbestos products, but you might. So remember, what they may consider major and what you consider major could be totally different. So drill down into their response to find out exactly what major means in this context, and that they are not covering up something that you would be concerned about. What to ask next? Try to be more specific in this question. So ask about defects, i.e., has there ever been any damp, roof issues, drainage problems, flooding, or structural movement that you're aware of, even if before your time owning it. Direct questions like this can help reduce surprises and also steer you to follow up with more questions. A typical answer might be, yes, but all the works were done properly. How to read such responses? If a seller or estate agent say works have been carried out in the past, then you can ask more questions and direct your surveyor and legal advisor to investigate further. These professionals can confirm the quality of the work carried out, if there are any guarantees or warranties you can rely on. If there are none available, then you should ensure you confirm your surveyor provides commentary in their report, or further investigations are carried out as necessary to confirm the quality of works, and that consents were obtained. What to ask next? Do you have all necessary planning permissions, building regulations approvals, and completion certificates? Missing documents often cause mortgage delays or price renegotiation when you come to sell the property in the future. So you need to do your due diligence now, before you're committed to the purchase. A typical answer might be, no, it's a straightforward property, and I've not carried out any works or alterations. How to read that response? That answer doesn't mean no works were carried out, simply that the seller didn't do them, or they may have been incorrectly advised that the works they've done didn't need consent. So you need to ask follow-up questions and do further research to ensure you are fully informed. What to ask next? Are there any disputes? Covenants affecting the property or occupier's use? What's the flooding history? If you suspect it is, ask if it's non-standard construction. Ask if any insurance claims have been made, and if so, what happened. Remember, if a lender might hesitate because answers are vague, or open up other points to clarify. Then you should too, because when you come to sell, your buyer may need a mortgage even if you don't, and that mortgage could be delayed if a lender isn't satisfied they are fully informed. It's worth noting that good buyers don't challenge answers, they clarify them to get to the bottom of what they need to know. Simply ask your questions calmly. Ask them early in the process and before you commit to paying fees, etc. You're asking questions to find out if there's anything that might stop you buying the property, but also looking for angles to use in your negotiations about price. Remember, you should always follow up as necessary. If you suspect you're not getting the whole truth, that's a red flag for you to consider further. For more guidance, tools, and clear explanations at every stage of buying or moving home, visit TotallyMoving.com. Our AI-powered platform, created by a chartered surveyor, is designed to help homebuyers find information they need to make a better informed decision. You'll find expert insights from our AI virtual expert, can get specific property information, search for quotes from tradespeople, upload images of defects or contract documents for analysis, and much more, all in one place. There's currently a 7-day free trial on offer to new customers, so you can explore with no obligation to continue after then, and in any event you can cancel anytime. Terms and conditions apply. More information is available on the website at www.totallymoving.com. In closing, remember you should always obtain specific advice from a suitably qualified professional before making any decisions. If you choose not to do so, then you could not only be risking your money, but also your sanity. Ask better questions. Make better moves using www.totallymoving.com. Thanks for watching.